Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your Captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Today, we're going to do a quick look at what you can expect out of Ravnica Remastered if you're opening packs. Um, I found out some interesting news, and maybe I'm wrong. This is just my opinion, but I think it might be worse than we thought it was. At least I think so. So, before we get started, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below help feed that YouTube algorithm and get some more views and drum up some more people to hate. God, you gotta love them. Anyway, so also in there, links to the eBay TCG Player Store, Patreon's in there. You want to dust that bad boy off, along with an email which may or may not be obsolete by the time you see this video. Um, Also, don't forget we are on Rumble where we have members only stuff going on. Hit us up, and if nothing else, just subscribe for free. That's all it takes. Come back, watch a few videos, listen to me rant and rave and ramble, and carry on, and people yell at me in the comment section because they've got nothing better to do with their life, and it's all good. So, let's get started. So, if you're going to go and start drafting some Ravnica Remastered this weekend, which may actually be fun, I'm not going to lie. There's a lots of cool, powerful cards in there. This is what you can expect out of your draft boosters. So, you can see here, Ravnica Remastered draft boosters. You will have 9 commons, and it says here traditional foil card of any rarity replaces a common. 33 of the packs, yada yada yada. 1 common or retro common slash uncommon. So you could get 10 commons, you could get 4, or you could get 9 commons and 4 uncommons, because you get 3 uncommons as well. Basic pack design, but then you get 1 mana fixing card guaranteed in every pack, which is either a Guild Gate, which is a land, in case you guys didn't know, or a Signet. Now, Signets used to be very popular and worth a decent amount of money. This, I think, is going to make them increasingly easy to get. Again, back to the whole game piece vibe. And then 9% of this slot, of 9% of the packs, are going to have a Shockland or Chromatic Lantern. So you could get 2 Shocklands in a pack or 2 Chromatic Lanterns in a pack. Not that that's a bad thing, but I remember when Chromatic Lantern used to be a $20 card. Now it's only dollars, pennies on the dollar. And this is another place to get another Shockland. They're printing Shockland so much. The price is going to have to plummet, in my personal opinion. I just don't see how it stays afloat of more than a $5 land with all this printing of it. Because then you also get your rare or mythic, and it could be a retro or borderless anime rare or mythic in some packs. No percentage, just maybe. So, just based off of the draft boosters, I don't have a lot of faith in the set already for it to hold any value because of what it seems to be printing a lot of, which is Signets, Shocklands, Chromatic Lanterns, plus the chance to get those exact same things in the rare slot. Well, not Signets, but you know what I'm saying. In the rare slot. Yes, in anime or whatever, which will be kind of cool, and those won't be, those will be $5, $6, or $7, while everything else is 3, 4, or 5. That's my prediction. Now, with that being said, what this means for you in the draft is if you're drafting, you have 3 packs. Clearly, you almost always want to take the mythic or rare, because in a set like this, it's a remastered set. It's going to be a powerhouse. It's going to be a Niv Mizzet. It's going to be a Shockland. It's going to be something large and in charge, and probably devastating in sealed. Now, with that being said, because the mana fixing card slot has a Guild Gate or Signet, which is easy to do mana fixing with, or could have a Shockland or Chromatic Lantern, some people are going to have very overpowered drafts in some scenarios. Because think about it, if you're one of the, we'll call you lucky, to open a Shockland, Chromatic Lantern, and rare slash mythic pack, so you get, 2 rares, or possibly a rare and a mythic in the same pack, you will have to pass one of those. Which means whoever's after you is going to get a shot at two rares. Now, that may not matter. The rares may suck, and it may not make a damn bit of difference. However, as we all know in draft slash sealed limited in general, having lots of rares normally a good thing, because they're normally powerhouses, especially in a limited format where anything goes, and you have time to do silly stuff. So, that being said, be careful how you do this. If nothing else, after you take your powerhouse card, the first pick, my suggestion after that, unless there's an uncommon or a common that's just so over the top you have to have it, I would take the mana fixing card next. Now, with that being said, with there being a mana fixing card in every pack, that may not be necessary. Because remember, guild gates do come in tapped. However, they are dual lands. So they do come into play and produce 2 colors of mana. So it will be very easy to get mana fixing, and it will be in every pack. So you won't have to take the mana fixing. You can take a common or an uncommon because it will be good, and maybe the mana fixing is not in your color. But more mana fixing will come your way. So I think it's going to make it very easy to play 2, 3, maybe even 4 color decks in this environment. I mean, especially when like 9% of the packs have chromatic lanterns in it. I mean, if you just don't take the chromatic lantern the first time you see it, and then just go for the gusto, I mean, YOLO, right? So, now, we talked a little bit about that, a little bit about the draft scenario. Feel free to put some comments down below about that part. Let's look at the collector packs. And I don't know if I just didn't look at this before, or I didn't realize it, didn't understand it, didn't comprehend it. Maybe I'm a crayon. You get 1 traditional foil double-sided token. Fine. 4 traditional foil commons, 3 traditional foil uncommons. Perfectly fine. You then get a traditional foil artifact or land, common, uncommon, or rare. Fine. Shock land, artifact, chromatic lantern, whatever. Which adds to the Shockland Chromatic Lantern count. 2 non-foil retro or borderless common or uncommons, whatever. 1 traditional foil retro or borderless common or uncommon, Traditional foil rare or mythic, okay, cool. Non-foil rare or mythic, okay, cool. But then you have a slot guaranteed to give you a non-foil borderless anime or shock land. Let me say that again. Non-foil, borderless anime, or shockland. You are guaranteed an anime card or a shockland in every pack of collectors. And I'm sure some of you are like, ooh boy, let me get at that. Let me tell you, you better sell those cards quick. Because if all these boxes get opened and every pack has an anime card and or shockland in it, both of those card types are going to plummet. Now, there'll be a select few that are mythics or rares or what have you that are anime cards that will hold some value. But I think that we've seen in the past, like with Strixhaven, where their archive set, so Spell Archive or whatever they were called, they had the Demonic Tutor and stuff. Yeah, the Demonic Tutor is worth good money, no matter which one you pulled or whatever, but the price did drop, and all the rest of them became pennies on the dollar, even the rare ones, for a very long time. Some of them have went back up in value to maybe $1, $2, but for the most part, they all went down and are worth nothing. And we have the same situation here. There is going to be a shockland, in essence, I would guess, in every 1 to 2 packs. And an anime card in every 1 to 2 packs. So out of a 12-pack collector box, you're going to pull probably, if I had to guess, 6 anime cards, 6 shocklands non-foil. Which means the prices of those are going to be cheap. Now, if you get a foil shockland, from what I'm looking at here, a foil anime or foil shockland is going to have some value. Because the only place you can get that is this slot right here. Yep, this slot or this slot, which the last slot is a foil alternate frame, rare mythic, or retro serialized card. So you might be able to get a Shockland or anime card here. It says alt frame though. I don't think it will be an anime card, but I'm going to assume it would be because it'd be a foil. And it would be the only place you could get a foil anime card. So, like, you have here, here, and here to get foil versions of animes and shocklands, not counting the serialized card. The problem with that and I'm just gonna put it out there, is if you open a case of 6 and you get, like we see with the other one, let's say Wild of Eldraine, 2 or 3 foil anime cards out of 6 boxes, they're gonna be worth some money. But at the same time, you're gonna have so many anime cards and so many shock lands. The price is going to plummet. I can't stress that enough, and that's my opinion, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I kind of hope I am because I don't want shocklands to be worth nothing. But I think that's the route that we're going, along with the anime cards. Someone likes it, and then people want them, and they're worth money. We'll just print them until nobody wants them, and then we'll move on to something else. Thanks, Wizards, you ass hats. Anyway, till next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table. And we'll all be playing with anime cards and shocklands that are 5 cents a piece. And yeah, fucking fantastic.